So, listen, we're going to focus our attention on our scripture for today. We are still in our study, Finding Life in the book of Proverbs. So, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9 and verse 10. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. Wow, this should really be encouraging. I want you to consider this as our theme for today: giving back the substance. All right, I want you at home to just kind of repeat that with me: giving back the substance. As we shared in the Life Journal for today, we're working with resources that don't really belong to us. And it's hard to give something back if you think, hey, this is mine. You know, I earned this. I worked hard for it. I paid for it, you know, so we kind of put our stamp of ownership on it. But an important life principle that we're digging out of this verse here in the book of Proverbs is to learn how to give back our substance. Giving back what you have been given. Perhaps that's a first place to start with, to recognize that you're working with resources that have been given to you. Let's just start with the most obvious: life. That's what our program is all about. Let's see how well you do with the possessions, the accomplishments, and even the enterprise that you have built and established. Let's see how well you do with that without life. If God were to decide that you have no more life left on your life account, if you will, that today is the last day that you'll experience life, what would happen with everything that you have amassed, everything that you have built? You know, there's a parable in the New Testament, as a matter of fact, where Jesus tells this story of a man who had so much increase. We're going to look at increase here in just a moment. He had so much increase. He had acquired so much natural wealth that he built new barns to store away all the additional gain that he had that had been given to him. In other words, you know, he planted one seed and he amassed so much from the seed that he planted that he had to build new barns to contain the fruit that resulted from the seed. And he said to himself, I will build new barns. I will protect my new earnings. I will do this. I will do that. And Jesus closed that story by saying, and the next day, the man did not wake up. Roll call for life was spoken, but his name was not included. He did not see another day. He planned for it. He built for it. He even expected it, but it didn't come. The teaching point here: with everything that you or I have accomplished, what would it be if we didn't have life?